Alright, we got us quite the video today gonna happen. So hopefully everything comes through okay in the recording. Um, One concern I have is stuff being, well, out of sync after this is put together. So hopefully just at least the audio, the recording and the guitar playing and all that comes through okay. I'm gonna put, let's see, put a noise gate on here. So hopefully it's not going to pick up too much stuff we don't want. Because one thing is weird with OBS is like recording multiple sources of audio. For some reason they just don't sync up. I have to sync up the tracks afterwards. So hopefully everything comes out okay. If there are any issues with the audio and understanding what's going to go on here, let me know. Alright, so I figure what I'll do, let's maybe I should move OBS over here. So I'm gonna start up Studio One. So I guess the one you're gonna be looking at, if you go with the cheapest option, is Studio One 6 Artist. But hopefully it ends up looking pretty much the same. Alright, so let's see. Can I change this? Alright, this isn't going to work exactly how I wanted it. Move here. Ooh, let's turn that off. Capture right. Okay. So yeah, just creating a new song. Just using like just a blank thing, whatever, that's fine. We'll say that. Like, you got different sample rates you can choose from. Like, the higher it is, the better quality things will be in terms of like which you're recording. I believe that's what it is. So I got it kind of in the middle. Depending on the interface you have will determine what you can record at. So even if you have it at the slowest one, that's fine. That's okay. So that part's not too important. So let's just go here, create the song. Now, what we need to do is, again, have that MIDI track in here. And you can do the instrument stuff first, or you can just drag the MIDI in. So in Studio One, you're going to have like some panels. Most likely they'll be in the same place as before. But you want to make sure this browse is turned on. And that's going to show you like your instruments and effects and different things you can use. So click on instruments here. Like you should end up seeing like a PreSonus drop down part. And if not, for whatever reason, it's all looking like this. Just make sure you just click on the PreSonus one. So the presence, that's going to have all kinds of stuff in here that would be good for you. So let's say, maybe we go with a guitar. So let's see, we do a steel string. What do we have here? But they do have like overdrive guitars and whatnot, but we'll do something like this. Basically, whatever instrument that you want, instrument plus effects, you can have all kinds of things on here. Anyway, so yeah, we'll just grab something. They want it to be fairly clean though. So all right, here we go. Light crunch. I'll just pick that. Anything that you grab is fine. So all you got to do is like grab it, drag it over here, and it will create a track. That's what the instrument looks like. All right, so looks like it's got delay on there. If I want that turned off. Well, anyway, like once you get it up there, you can also like just start, going through different sounds up here. All right, that's a bit better. So you can, once you get the presence turned on or added to the track, you can just change it to whatever sound that you like. So you don't have to feel like you're committed to any of it, really. So I'm going to close that, and anytime you need to bring it back up, just click right over there. So you have to make sure that the mix is on, and you just click at the top of that part, and it'll bring up the instrument assigned to it. So let's do the old drag and drop thing for the MIDI guitar. You can also add it in a different way, but let's see. I'm going to grab, hang on. Trying to have everything all on one screen here so you can see it. Let's go to your folder. And there's the MIDI we made last time. So I'm just going to drag it all the way over here into that track. And look at that. It's already showing MIDI stuff, which is pretty damn neat. Another thing you could have done, let's say, undo that. So you should be able to do, I'm going to do audio. No, import file. If I click here, I'm just trying to find another way I can add stuff to it. If I do this song import file, brings that up. Let's see, go to your folder again. All supported types. Okay. I wonder why that wouldn't work there. Well, all right, never mind then. So definitely just drag and drop the thing in there. That's the best thing to do. I was gonna try and do a different way, but apparently I'm not having much success with that. All right, so there we go. That's back. So if we play it, we should be able to hear it. Okay, so that's got the repeat in there. It talks about going as fast as you can without the repeat. So this is something you can do. Basically, we can take this and then drag it over to subtract 4 bars. So we just start there on bar number 5, really. And then that would give you the start of it. Oh, that sounded funny. All right, so a couple things we can do here. Let's say, might be the easiest thing. Let's say you want 1 bar of count in. Start this on like bar number 2. And then as far as like changing the tempo, you just do that down here. So we'll start at 60. And then that'll change the tempo of this thing automatically. All right, so we do need to have something to record to. So I'm going to just use my Boss GT1000 for the sound. So what we're going to do is, you can right click over here and add tracks, or you can go up to track and do the same thing. And let's bring that back. So we just label it as guitar. Yes, this will be audio. And then you can choose the input that you want down here. So I'm going to go to mono, because it's just going to be, you're not recording stereo since it's just one guitar. So wherever your input is that you plugged into, you're going to select that. Mine is on the right, so I'm picking that. And then, yeah, we'll make sure that this stuff is turned off for the MIDI guitar, because you're not going to record over that. So as far as recording with your guitar, make sure you click on that guy. If all you see is this, you'll hear the instruments. Man, that has a weird tube-like sound for some reason. Why is it like that tonight? Oh well. So anyways, hey, we got that, and then to record it, just make sure that thing is turned on as well. So down here, we're going to turn on the metronome. This little guy down here. And then we can change the metronome settings right there on that little wrench. Brings this thing up here. So I'm just going to have the accent and the beat just all the way up, so this way we can hear the obvious 1, 2, 3, 4. So right, my little hotkey to record is on the number pad. It's the asterisk symbol. So I'm basically just hovering my mouse over this to see what it is. Do the same thing for your setup, and that should be okay. So this way you can like have your hands on the guitar ready to go. And so I'm just gonna hit that button. We'll have 4 clicks, and then it's time to play. I just gotta remind myself what the heck it is. Okay, so we got... Alright, let's give this a try. 3, 4. Boy, I'm a dope. I use the same MIDI from of the wrong lesson. Wow. Alright, so let's erase that. We need to extract the current one. Export the current MIDI. Save that. Back over here. Boom. Hey, there's your new thing. Put that in there. Alright. So again, we don't want the repeat on here, so we go right to the beginning. We're going to take off 1, 2, 3, 4 bars. Slide this down to start on beat number 2, so this way we hear the metronome click 4 times. Turn that off. And then back to the start. So I just hit 0 on the number pad, number parts, and that takes it all the way back to the beginning. Or you can always just click right down there. Again, that also will show you little hotkeys and whatnot that'll work there. Anyway, so here we go. The correct thing now. 2, 3, 4. Oh, what happened? I didn't hear the noise. Alright, let's go back and try that again. That was weird. Then you stop. You can hit spacebar to stop. So I have this set to record 2 layers, but for what you're doing, you don't really need that. So it'll be a good default there that you get. Just, like it'll end up just showing you what you most recently recorded, and you'll just record on top of that again and again. All right, so like looking at this. Yeah, you can expand the size and decrease the size and all that. And then also, like, down here, you can increase or decrease how the notes are spaced out. Let's see. That is looking pretty... Can't really see the notes too well. But here's one thing you can do. Let's go down to Mix. Take your MIDI guitar and then pan it all the way left. pan your guitar all the way to the right. Now you'll much more easily hear how things are. So yeah, just listen back to it, make sure that it sounds correct. You can always choose like a different guitar sound if what you're using like is too blocky. So let's say, for example, the Studio One does have stuff built into it that you can use. And I know I'm gonna save that for another time. All right, so there it was at the 60. So let's say you were doing it at like 90. So you can just change the tempo to the next one you're going to work on. Now I hit 0 twice. I wonder would that work with the other 0? It doesn't. Yeah, like the numbers right above the letters won't work. It has to be like that number pad. All right, so now I'm just going to put this back on for record. And let's play it at the 120. Hang on a second. I think I might understand why things sound funny to me right now. That sounds right. Okay. Hopefully that hasn't been messing with the recording you're hearing. Anyway, now it all sounds correct to me. Okay, here we go. Recording at 90. And whenever you need like more count in, like you need like an extra bar, you just slide this over. That'll give you the extra bar. Remember, just turn that off so you don't record the MIDI track. And you'll just record right over what you did. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoa! Well, hopefully that doesn't happen. Really, I'm having like technical issues. This thing just like cut the sound out again on me for the second time. Hopefully that does not happen for you. 3, 4, 1, 2. And go listen back and make sure it sounds okay. Guys, you're really making sure that it sounds like it's lining up. I can see a bit the wave file a bit better here. Little spikes in it kind of lining up, so yours might look different. Well, probably will look different. I'm using something with a lot of distortion, makes it very compressed and can't see too much dynamics. I mean, that's the gist of it right there. So hopefully all that makes sense. All right, let me change something here. Mute that. All right, good. Everything was recording to the same spot. No changes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. That off. And one last change. Alright, back to normal. Let's get the regular metronome out and get the demos done here. Okay. Number 1 at 60. 1, 2, 3, 4. And not a bad idea if you want to do some practice where you're working it up with the repeat. So if that makes it easier for you to do the, check things on Studio One, that's fine. You can just leave the repeat in if you'd like. All right, here it is at 90. 1, 2, 3, 4. $120. 1, 2, 3, 4. $150. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Repetition. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Not the best ending note, but this is already over 20 minutes, so I gotta get moving here. All right, 60 for number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. I feel like I did something wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4. $90. 1, 2, 3, 4. Damn it. 1, 2, 3, 4. $120. 1, 2, 3, 4. $150. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Repeats. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, and number 3. $60. 1, 2, 3, 4. $90. 1, 2, 3, 4. $120. 1, 2, 3, 4. 150. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. No. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't remember if I was supposed to do repeats yet. Oh boy, my brain today. Alright, 150, no repeats. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Repeats. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, boy. All right. Let's see. So we just had the progressions. So the progressions from last time, if you haven't got 100% takes on them, make sure you do that. And then for the 3 new things here, numbers 4, 5, and 6, all you need to do is get 1 perfect take, album-worthy take, just once, including the repeat, and then move on. So just make sure you do 1 at a time. So get an album-worthy take, and then move to the next. Don't move on to the next until you got the album-worthy take. I think that's the best approach. And then it's just 1 and done, you're all good. You're going to have, quite a bit of time, or will need quite a bit of time to get used to using Studio One and all that stuff. So don't want to spend too much time on the chords. But yeah, any questions for Studio One, let me know. But yeah, there's should be plenty of videos and forum stuff out there to help with little things. If you can't find the answer, definitely let me know. Because you might find the answer faster versus sending me an email and then waiting for me to reply. But if you can't find it, definitely let me know. But I would say you're not doing anything really crazy, nothing too complicated, so all the answers should be, hopefully, fairly easy to find. All right, I think that covers it. Any questions, let me know. I will see you again next week.